Welcome back, you beautiful bastards, to another episode of the Drunken Rant Uncensored.
And grab your fucking drinks, because tonight we're diving into some shit that's wilder than Olivia after a bottle of tequila.
You know those murder hornets everyone shit their pants over a while back?
Yeah, the ones that could decimate a whole beehive faster than you can say Jack Daniels.
Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because those apocalyptic bastards are gone.
Gone, baby, gone. Eradicated.
Vanished. Poof.
Like my memory after a weekend bender.
Seriously, though, it's true. And what's even more fucked up is how much work it took to wipe those little shits off the map.
Yeah, the CBS News article we dug up says it was a multi-year clusterfuck to track and kill them. They weren't just some pissed-off wasps you swat away at a barbecue. These fuckers were, like, invasive and shit.
Straight up ecological terrorists.
The article says honeybees would make these, like, fear screams when the hornets attacked. Can you imagine? Tiny bee screams.
I can't even imagine those little bastards screaming. But seriously, why were these hornets such a big deal, especially for bees? Like, why should we give a shit?
So these murder hornets, or northern giant hornets, as the PC police are calling them now, are known for their slaughter phase.
Slaughter phase. Sounds metal as fuck.
It is. They basically decapitate honeybees by the goddamn truckload and take over their hives. It's brutal, man.
Holy shit. So, like, honeybees are already having a rough time, and these assholes come along and make it even worse.
It's a goddamn massacre.
Fuck. But how the hell did they manage to get rid of them completely?
It was a whole lot of luck and a shit ton of work. Scientists were out there trapping them, tracking them, and finding their nests like they were on some goddamn scavenger hunt.
Wait, hold on. The article says the public helped out too? Like regular people?
Yep. You and me, baby. We're all heroes.
Get the fuck out here. I mean, people were out there fighting these things with fly swatters and shit?
Not quite. But people were reporting sightings, which helped the scientists figure out where these bastards were hiding. Citizen science, they call it.
Huh. So it wasn't just the nerds in lab coats. It was all of us getting our hands dirty. Kind of makes you realize that even drunk idiots like us can make a difference. But wait a minute, the article also says there's a chance these hornets could come back. Are you shitting me?
Sadly, yeah. Invasive species are sneaky little shits. They can hitch a ride on cargo ships or even in someone's luggage. It's a goddamn global orgy of insects out there.
So basically, we're playing whack-a-mole with these fuckers. We kill them here, they pop up over there.
Pretty much, it's a never-ending battle.
Well, it's just fucking great. But hey, at least we got rid of them for now, right?
That's the spirit. Celebrate the victories no matter how small. Now, before we piss ourselves laughing any further, let's get serious for a second. There's another twist to this story. Remember how I mentioned the PC name change?
Oh yeah, the whole northern giant hornet thing. Sounds kind of boring, doesn't it?
Well, there's a reason for it, and it's got to do with the whole words matter bullshit that everyone's so obsessed with these days.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now, are they saying murder hornet is offensive or something?
You guessed it. Apparently it was freaking people out and making them think all Asians are gonna come over here and decapitate them.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. Dead serious. They think the name is racist.
So now we gotta be all sensitive about the feelings of giant bee-killing hornets. What the fuck is this world coming to?
It's the woke apocalypse, baby.
Okay, fine. Northern giant hornet. It is. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but whatever.
It's all about being politically correct, even when it comes to bugs.
Fucking A. So we've got these northern giant hornets, officially gone, but maybe not, and they're now buzzing around Europe like they own the place. Speaking of which, did you know these assholes have been spotted in Europe?
Yeah, and that's bad news for us.
Oh, come on. Now I gotta worry about them coming back from Europe, too.
It's a global hornet party, and we're all invited.
Shit. And you know what? This whole thing makes you wonder if there are other creepy crawlies out there just waiting to invade our asses.
You know what? That's a question for another day, because right now, I need another drink.
Same here. We'll be back after a quick break to explore that terrifying thought. Don't go anywhere, you magnificent bastards.
All right, you drunken degenerates. Welcome back to the Drunken Rant Uncensored.
And let's be honest, you're only here for two reasons. To hear us talk shit about those giant bee-decapitating bastards.
And to steal some of our awesome drinking recipes.
So grab another goddamn drink and settle in, because we're about to get real deep into the shit with these northern giant hornets.
AKA murder hornets.
Yeah, whatever you want to call them. We already established that the PC police are on our asses about the name.
You know what? Fuck them.
They can kiss our asses.
But anyway, we were talking about those hornets potentially making a comeback. especially now that they're partying it up in Europe.
Yeah, that's got me sweating more than a priest in a kindergarten.
We gotta be ready for round 2.
So, besides stocking up on bug spray and building ourselves a goddamn bunker, what can we do to stop these fuckers from crashing our next barbecue?
Alright, first things first. We gotta be like those paranoid motherfuckers in the movies.
You mean the ones who think the government is spying on them through their toasters?
Exactly. We gotta be watching, always watching. Early detection is key.
So, basically, we gotta turn into a bunch of bug-obsessed weirdos.
Pretty much. The sooner we spot those fuckers, the sooner we can squash them.
Makes sense. But how the hell are we supposed to monitor for these things? It's not like they're gonna send us a goddamn invitation in the mail.
Alright, listen up, Buttercup. We need a multi-layered defense system. Think, like, Fort Knox, but for bugs.
So we need, like, a giant bug net over the entire country?
Something like that. We need monitoring programs, public awareness campaigns.
Yeah.
Basically, we gotta turn everyone into a goddamn entomologist.
And to make sure those motherfuckers report any sightings.
Exactly. Neighborhood watch for bugs.
I kind of like that. Hey, Gladys, you see any giant murder hornets in your petunias today?
See? You're getting it. But you know what's even better than playing defense?
Scored and touchdown. Wait, wrong sport. Stopping those bastards before they even get here.
Bingo. Prevention is key, my friend.
How the hell do we do that? Do we build a wall? A really, really big wall?
Not a bad idea, actually. But seriously, we gotta tighten up our border security.
Wait, hold on. You're not talking about that whole political bullshit, are you?
Hell no. We're talking about keeping out the 6-legged invaders, not the 2-legged ones.
Gotcha. So, no more bringing back exotic souvenirs from your vacations, huh?
Unless you want a side of murder hornet with your tequila.
No thanks. I'm good. But seriously, what else can we do?
Research, baby. We gotta understand these fuckers better than they understand themselves. Figure out their weaknesses, their habits, their deepest, darkest secrets.
So basically, we gotta become hornet whisperers.
Something like that. The more we know, the better equipped we are to kick their asses.
Damn. This is making me realize that this whole invasive species thing is way more complicated than I thought. It's like a whole ecosystem war going on out there.
You got that right. It's a goddamn battle for survival, and we're right in the middle of it.
And the scary part is, we're not even the ones with the stingers.
Yeah, that's a thought to sober you up. But hey, at least we're aware of the problem now.
That's gotta count for something, right?
It does. Knowledge is power. And now that we've got that covered, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or should I say the hornet in the beer cooler?
Oh yeah, the whole murder hornet nickname debacle. This shit was wild.
It was, and it brings up a whole bunch of questions about how we talk about science, especially when it freaks people the fuck out.
All right, well, let's unpack that shit. We'll dive into the human element of this story after this quick message. Don't go anywhere, you beautiful bastards. All right, you drunken degenerates, welcome back to the Drunken Rant Uncensored. We're back for the final round of this hornet shit show. We've covered those giant, bee-decapitating bastards from every goddamn angle.
Their science, their strategies, the fact that we managed to kick their asses. At least for now.
But let's be real. The only reason any of us gave a shit was because of that killer name, Murder Hornet.
Yeah, that name was pure marketing gold.
Something straight out of a goddamn horror movie.
It definitely got everyone's attention.
But you mentioned earlier that it might have caused some, collateral damage.
Oh yeah, big time. The whole murder hornet thing played right into people's deepest, darkest feels about insects.
Makes sense. Those fuckers are creepy as hell.
And for some people, it brought up some seriously fucked up stereotypes about Asian cultures.
Wait, what? How the hell is a hornet racist?
It's not about the hornet itself, it's about the image.
So you're saying people saw these hornets and thought, oh shit, the Asians are invading with their killer bugs.
Pretty much. It created this whole us versus them mentality, which is never a good thing.
Fuck. I never thought about it like that. So how do we talk about scary shit without, freaking everyone the fuck out and starting a race war?
It's a delicate balance, but I think it starts with using accurate and respectful language.
Like calling them northern giant hornets instead of murder hornets.
Exactly. It might not be as catchy, but it's more accurate and less likely to piss people off.
And it's not just about the name, right? It's about how we frame the whole goddamn issue.
You got it. We gotta focus on empowering people, not scaring the shit out of them.
So instead of saying, we're all gonna die,
yeah,
we should be saying, hey, here's what you could do to help.
Bingo. Give people concrete actions they can take. Make them feel like they're part of the solution.
That's actually a good point. And you know what? I think that's what I learned most from this whole hornet fiasco. It showed us that we can actually make a difference even when it comes to giant, bee-killing bastards.
We learned that early detection is key.
We learned that we got to work together like a goddamn well-oiled machine.
And we learned that we gotta be careful with our words.
Because words can sting almost as bad as a goddamn hornet.
Well said. And on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this drunken deep dive.
We've covered everything from hornet biology to international politics.
We've laughed, we've cried, we've almost pissed ourselves.
But most importantly, we've learned a shit ton about these fascinating, terrifying, and surprisingly complex creatures.
And about ourselves.
So what's the biggest takeaway for you? For me, it's the realization that we're all connected, even to the smallest, creepiest crawlies on this planet.
We're all part of this giant, messy ecosystem, and we gotta learn to coexist even with the shit that scares the hell out of us.
Well, thank you for joining us on this wild ride. We hope you learned something, laughed your ass off, and maybe even got inspired to go out there and make a difference.
Remember, knowledge is power, and tequila is liquid courage.
That's it for the Drunken Rant Uncensored. Until next time, stay drunk, stay curious, and don't let the murder hornets bite.